Hi, I'm going to go through today's fly that I used. I would say half of my success is definitely the fly that I use. And I primarily use just this fly, tied in just these colors usually. It was so successful today, I wanted to tie a couple as soon as I got home. Starting off, it's the EP baitfish, and I'm starting off with the sand color. And you pull out, you only need one, no, I don't use them too thick, one strip of sand. And so it's a half a strip. I'm going to tie in the tail. The sand is unbelievable. And the hook, the fly never fouls. We're throwing a streamer today. We threw this fly today. One fly practically all day, and they just grabbed it every time. So I want to tie it back to the original pattern. I tied in that one piece of sand and folded it back. And now I'll tie in about 4 strands of pearl crystal flash. No, I'm actually not ready for that yet. I'm going to flip it over and tie in the same amount of baitfish belly on the bottom. Just come back on the fiber a little bit. Build your cone just like you're stacking deer hair. So now we got sand on top and baitfish belly on the bottom. We're going to add our crystal flash. Some on this side, some on this side. Come on back. Alright. And a weight on the bottom again. So it's a another small strip of baitfish belly. And half of it. I take mine out of the vise a lot just to clear the fibers so I can wrap back. Keep your thread close to the bobbin so you don't nick the thread on the hook point. I always use my fingers, pull it back. So I use chartreuse. Here you're using maybe a little less than on the tail and in the belly, but from this amount you can get we're going to use 3 times for the head. I'm just wrapping in the top part of the head will be chartreuse. And the bottom part will be fish belly. So that's the first one of the head, top and bottom. You can just mold it, warp it out. If you had a rotating vise, you wouldn't have to take it out of the vise each time. I don't seem to mind. So that's number 1. There's number 2. About 3 loose wraps. Move it to in position. Lock it down. So got on the flat today. That's number 2. And through this fly, didn't matter how shallow it was because I kept flicking it into the school mullet. And they are always shallow, believe me. So caught some really large, caught a lot of strikes, caught a really large fish today. Shallow. And this fly performed beautifully. So we're tying in the last one. The white, grab a little. Just like that. Trim any loose ones. Go ahead and whip finish.